Hey friends, I so hope you are having a lovely Friday afternoon. I have been working on Jennibellie's July challenge, and it was to do like a boho shadow box, but mine didn't quite turn out boho, but it was such a clever idea that I wanted to pass this along to you guys. And if you are not a member over at journalworkshops.ning.com, you ought to hustle yourself on over there and get some Jennibellie love. It's a free community and it is just incredible fun. Jennibellie is super inspirational. So this is just a jewelry box, you know, one of those kind of square jewelry boxes, and I painted it pink and then I did some highlights on it. And I know you guys can't see this, but it has a key that hangs by the little hangy thing up here. The only problem with this I found, and it looks pretty when it's, you know, when it's hanging up and the key is dangling and all that good stuff. The only problem with this was, to me, the box was a little too deep and you can't really see what I have going on inside, and that's, you know, some butterfly tissue paper decoupage and a few other little elements in there. But I thought it was fun, and I thought I'd pass along the technique to you. And again, go over to Journal Workshops and check out Jennibellie. She is super cool. I am recycling some old art, and I know that we all have that kind of stuff around, you know, where we're sort of tired of it, and we're sort of, you know, it's kind of like when you get kind of tired of your decor at home and you want to paint the walls or maybe switch the furniture around. I'm not talking about purchasing new things. I'm talking about, you know, using what you have and creating something new with it. So basically that's kind of what I'm going to do today. I wanted to do another little box, and again, I've painted this. And I sprayed it with some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. You can't, that doesn't really pick up well on camera, but ooh, it's so shimmery and pretty. And I want to use an old, I made these as a commission for a friend of mine, and she wanted the flamingo on them, and she wanted these basically to give to some of her friends. She has an island home and wanted a few to give to her friends. So it started out as a do-se-dose book. You know, you put some paper here, put some paper here, put some paper here, and then you fold it together, and there's a closure technique where you put, if you want to see that, I'll link a video where I make a do-se-dose book. But I had one of these left over. I think she ordered maybe 6 or 7. I can't really remember, but I had one left over. So, and it had been like languishing in a box, and I thought, well, I should, you know, take that out and do something with it. I'm also going to reuse the beads on the bottom of this banner that hangs in my office. This was another like Jennibellie. I think this was a birthday bash thing from several years ago, and I do like it, but I'm kind of I want to update it. I want something different on this banner, so I'm kind of working on taking that apart, and I definitely do want to use these bead strands that I put together for it. So kind of really have a little bit of a plan for this, but not much. I do know that I want to punch some holes in the bottom here. And then I'll show you how. And I like this idea, you know, because I guess I didn't think about how to hang, you know, these boxes until Jennibellie posted this on Journal Workshops, that you can put a couple holes up here and then string something through, and you'll be able to hang it on the wall. To solve the depth issue that I had with this one, where you can't quite see inside it, I thought that I would take the white cotton that comes in these boxes and just place it, and I've already sprayed it blue, and I'm going to place one of these inside here. I think that will create a bit of baffling, and then that will help the box not be so deep, right? I am not seeing my glue, so let me see if I can find something else to substitute. I think I left it in the kitchen. Caller hold, please. Okay, I'm back. That's what I had done. I had left it in the kitchen. Really, I am having a middle of life, like I can't remember anything anymore. Oh, Lordy, y'all. Okay. All right, so we'll put some glue in here. And I'm gonna use just a little bit of that cotton just to kind of baffle this up just a little bit. And I also am going to use it as a water sort of feature as well. So there we go with that. Again, this is like a dos-a-dos book that I'm just going to tear up and going to use it for my shadow box. I will trim this side off because this is a daytime scene. And just kind of trim it down right here. I'm just eyeballing it to see if I can get it right. And because this is already so nicely, you know, painted, I don't know how I accomplished that, but I did. I'm just gonna look for ways to kind of fit it into the box. Don't want to cut too much off of any, you know, any end. I'm just kind of trying to fit it in there. Okay, kind of like that. And then this will, you know, this is gonna, yeah, all right, that's gonna work great. I'll trim a little bit of this off. And then I believe I can use that to glue into the other side. This is a great way to just use up stuff. You can use some painty papers maybe that it's not that you dislike it, it's that you just want to turn it into something else. It's pretty, you know, let's use it some different way. I like to change things up. I'm a non-consumer, so that means that when I want to change something up, it needs a coat of paint, or it just needs to be put in a different part of the house, or one of my favorite things to do is kind of just change the, you know, go to the thrift store and get some new lampshades for our little lamps, or switch the lamps around, or whatever. I mean, we've had our furniture for 10 years now, and it's new when we bought it, and we're still fine with it. I think that if you love what you originally buy, then you'll find yourself, you still like it years after. Okay, I'm going to pull this just a little bit this way. I have not glued that side in, and I don't think I'm going to, but I do need to glue this side in. These little boxes are fun to do. They're quick. If you have small items that you've been kind of stashing away for this or that, they make wonderful receptacles for small items. You could do them for birthday gifts or wedding gifts, or, you know, really anything like that. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about right here, right now. I need to take these little beads off here, off my banner, and go ahead and stick these in. And then I'll come back and we'll finish up this little box with our pink flamingo. Alrighty, I have started tearing apart my old banner and started incorporating it in the new little shadow box that I'm making. I was able to cut the bead strands off, and now let's see, these are the long-ish bead strands that I had on this piece. And then I had a shorter one. I thought I had them arranged correctly. All right, so this is easy. I'm going to put that bead strand right here and then secure it with just some cellophane tape, because I'm downstairs and a lot of my art supplies are upstairs because I've been working on flow journals. And I've got 5 new flow journals to put into my shop. So y'all stay tuned for that. My cellophane tape got caught over here, so I need to re-punch that hole. Alright, I'm just going to put this here. And these will make a nice little, like a nice little trim piece. And secure it with some cellophane tape. And we've got one more to go. I think that'll be a nice, that's a nice element to add there. Bead strands are so much fun. I've been making button strands too. Dawn Calvin showed us how to make those, and I think they're a nice addition to anything. Okay, so we got our beads done. Let's see, next thing that I want to do is to continue cutting out my pink flamingo. My friend lives in Turks and Caicos, and flamingos are kind of all over the place there. So that's why she wanted some flamingos. Aren't they beautiful? Now, I'm not the greatest cutter in the whole wide world, and again, my little scissors are not with me at the moment, so I'm using my big whackers to try and cut small areas. Hey! Woohoo! Got some little ones right here. Let's see if they'll do the job. Okay. Arg. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's not too bad. I'm going to cut this off, but I'm going to leave like the short-y thing here. I'll cut that off just a tiny bit, because I'll need something to, I want to fold this like this and then be able to glue it in here. And I also think I'm just going to leave this here too. Alright, let's get that done. Save your scraps, because you just never know when they're going to come in handy. I never throw anything away until I'm completely at the end of a project. Alright, I'm going to kind of tear this up, and my fingers are going to turn blue because I sprayed these with ink and it's not stable, but that's okay. Alright, let's lay down some glue in here, and this will also cover up the work you did with your bead strands, or whatever you choose to use. You know, if you've got seashells, then I think seashells would be just lovely in here. We're always, we love to pick up seashells, and then what are we going to do with them? We're going to put them in a jar, and that's it. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and put my pink flamingo in. And to do that, I will put some Eileen's tacky glue on the bottom of this. And let's see how that works. I'm just going to wedge him in. Like the ocean is right there. Alright, I think that's looking pretty good. Can you guys see it okay? I think we might need to move some of the ocean this way. That kind of covers up the bottom and the bottom lip of the box too. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. All right, I need to wipe my fingers off, and we'll go ahead and finish up here. Make sure that he's going to stand kind of in front of everything. Okay, I like that. I think we need something on the side, because remember, this is gonna hang. So again, from the banner, remember we're recycling our old art. From the banner, I think that I will put a couple of these, maybe a flower here. Now that I'm looking at that, I kind of don't like it. I don't really like the flowers. So we'll have to use this for something else. I'm trying to find anything else that I can on here. I do have some netting that I've sewn into the banner. So we'll see if we like that. There's an element here. And of course this is netting, so we can do whatever we want with it. Yeah. I mean, that was just a little tiny element, but kind of looks cool right there. This has a different texture in the box. Okay, and there you go, guys. Just a little piece of art that I recycled into a new piece of art that I can hang in my sunroom, because it's so summery and pretty here. I hope that you'll try this. Again, go to Journal Workshops. It's a free community to join. And this is the July Journal Workshops Challenge from Jennibellie. Check it out. And thanks for hanging out with me. Please stay tuned. I'm listing 5 new journals in my shop, 5 new flow journals. So that will be in my next video. Thank you, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.